Hey guys, it's SummerShadow001 back at it again with the video games and back at it again with Destiny 2. This video, it was of course going to be in a lighter tone than the last video I made last night. Which is a good thing, you know. I just wanted to make sure you guys heard what I heard anyway. But anyway, besides that point, this video, as you can judge by the title, is about stuff that's coming up. It's about the future. It's about Beyond Light. And I actually kind of got this idea from November Hotel, who is a very good Destiny YouTuber. I seriously recommend that you go watch his videos. He is very knowledgeable. I feel like he drags on Destiny 2 a lot, which I don't personally like. But you know, he's a very devoted fan of the lore and the universe of Destiny. Even though he's not a lore channel, he makes some pretty insightful videos. He's currently doing a series where he's created a new character in Destiny 1. He's doing a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, I highly recommend you check him out. But I had this idea. Yeah, so I saw this video that he posted, and it blew my mind if it actually did happen. And it's about Uldren. And I'm starting to put the pieces together. If Bungie's actually going to do this in Destiny, I will lose it. But basically, what I'm saying is he was talking about Uldren and the fact that when will we see him? Because we know at the end of Forsaken, spoilers, after he killed Cade, we killed him. And then we were shown a cutscene of him getting resurrected as a guardian. So now that he's a guardian, and the only other thing we really heard about Uldren was in a lore tab for a ship from the Dawning, basically saying that he was walking the streets of the city, and people were always disgusted at him and hated him, and he had no idea why. Because if you're into the lore and you know about like the deeper universe of Destiny, you know that Guardians don't retain the memories when they are resurrected. They don't know, well, at least when they are first awoken. When after they're a Guardian, they die, they remember everything. But beforehand, their very first resurrection, they don't remember who they are. They don't have a name, and they choose to adopt a name. So that's why you have characters like Osiris and Saint and characters with these names, because they don't know who they are, and a lot of them like to sometimes go and find out who they are, particularly hunters. But that was kind of the whole story about Uldren, is the fact that he doesn't know who he is, he doesn't know why people are after him, and why people are so disgusted with him, because he doesn't remember killing the hunter Vanguard Cade. And I remember a very old trailer, like pre-Destiny 1. This was like a 2013 trailer. And it was the original story that they were going to have. We were in the Cosmodrome. And we meet Uldren, but back then he wasn't known as Prince Uldren. He was known as the Crow. And he has a very specific line where he goes, "Why are you Guardians always breathing down my neck? Why are you after me? Or the city. Why is the city breathing down my neck?" And it dawned on me that we're getting the Cosmodrome back in Beyond Light. They haven't mentioned anything about seasonal content for Beyond Light. All we know is that we're getting Beyond Light. We got Aramis, we got Darkness Powers. We know that in 2021 we'll have the Witch Queen, and in 2022 we'll have Lightfall, or at least that's the working title for the 2022 DLC. That's it. They haven't mentioned anything about seasonal content in between that. So I'm wondering, is that going to be like a seasonal story that's going to ship with Beyond Light? Or are we going to have to wait a little bit? Because I feel like they wouldn't do it, at least with Beyond Light, considering that Beyond Light is about Aramis, who is pretty big in the lore and kind of ties in with Varix and Mithrax. Mithrax, who we've met, who he's the quest giver for the 0 hour mission where you get the Outbreak perfected. I feel like that's going to be the seasonal B plot for season 12. But that it could be a season 13 thing. It could be, because I feel like we haven't heard anything about Uldren besides that one lore thing, and two, this happened like this would mark 2 years of us not hearing anything about Uldren, especially with that bombshell. If they actually do this, I will be extremely excited. That would be awesome. They can have that original vision. He won't know his name, so we can just call him the Crow. He is a hunter. We do know that. So maybe he might become Hunter Vanguard. Who knows? Although I think they're kind of pointing at Anna Bray being the Hunter Vanguard, or at least that's what Zavala wants in terms of the recent lore that has come with Season of Arrivals. And I believe it was mentioned at the end of Season Worthy as well that he wants her to be the Hunter Vanguard. But it would be the most fantastic thing if Uldren becomes an ally and he shows up. I will lose it. That would be amazing. And if they don't do it, that is a completely missed opportunity, especially if you're bringing the Cosmodrome back. I feel like they said the reason why they brought the Cosmodrome is like, oh, people never had a chance to do Devil's Lair or Fallen Saber. Well, get Destiny 1, and then you'll do it. I feel like that's kind of flimsy. I feel like there's a bigger purpose for why the Cosmodrome is back, and I feel like they're kind of hiding something. Um, and what if that surprise is the fact that Uldren is there and we're going to meet him, meet a new guardian. Anyway, that's what I wanted to mention. Wicked excited, especially with Beyond Light coming out later in the year. September 22nd, I believe, is when it comes out. So let me know what you guys think. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Napagando. Las luces.